Hey guys. I guess the Dawn Ray just never ends with you, is that correct? It doesn't matter how long it's been, it just continues forever and ever. Is that the information? I'm not doing too badly, KJ. It's coming, yeah, sure. Sure. No, they're just we had a raid from a creator called Don like a week ago now. And some of Don's community like to remind me that that's where they're from. And I actually think it's kind of nice to have people remind me that they're from Don's community. It's kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet, but it's also I also know that it is a lie that there is a raid coming because you managed to message within like 5 seconds of me going live, so there's no way that Don knows that I am live. So nice try, but I don't like liars around here. But yes, I just woke up. It is just after 8 in the morning. Good morning, Sahid. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, KJ, I'm just taking it easy. KZ, we have another K. And thank you so much, Blue, for the resub.
Scream dance.
There we go. We got a little dancing. But hi, it's so good to see you. Where am I? That is an excellent question. Well, your first refer to your previous message, perhaps. Maybe that will help out your location. 5 p.m. here. That ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. Make sure you have some nice dinner. Sounds like it's early for you. The thing is that I do these morning streams, and sometimes I will sound more tired than others. Today is one of those days. I can tell you that I was kind of ready to live stream for about 10 minutes, and I was debating not going live. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so that's more what you guys are hearing in the voice, rather than tiredness. It's more reservation. But I thought about it some more, and I was like, you know what? Why not? What is actually stopping me from going live? I don't really have an excuse, so I decided I'd just do it anyway. But we're gonna play some early morning games instead of doing yapping away for several hours. That is what my thought is. There's some hydration, Kiwi man. I'll think about having a redeem. It works out fine. Drink a clock, enjoy whatever you end up getting, KJ. I'm still trying to figure out how time works. Well, don't we all? 12:48 for you. That's a interesting one. I don't think we have a lot of people in your time zone in the community. 3:18 in the morning. Jeepers! Is that normal for you, Broad for Life? Hi Sloan, how are you? I'm not sick. No, I am not sick. That is not what I was implying whatsoever. Good morning, Cody Cameron. Hit the ground running, yeah, on a horse preferably. 4 hours of hot Minesweeper action. If we have Minesweeper on here, I will genuinely play it. Hey Francis, Cactus John, Dan, Princess. Hello. Oh man. I don't have it available with my account apparently. Let me see if it's on a browser. Minesweeper. Yeah, I've been to the desert on a horse with no name. Yes, always. And we've got the red out today. Okay, you know what? This actually sounds like a lot of fun. I am gonna do it. No, it's only available if you have like an account connected, which I do not. Here we go. We're starting off with just a little bit of brain activity and health. How about that? How can we get that nice and big? And of course, we gotta start on expert. This is the stream now. You have manifested it. This is the stream. Well done. This is what I mean. If anyone ever wants to figure out what it is that I do on the stream, then I can tell them that it is incredibly guided by the community. Someone says Minesweeper, and then we sweep some minds, damn it. That is the goal. Guided by you guys. Oh no! I meant to right click. This is hard to talk and play at the same time. Oh goodness. Okay, that's fine because I didn't know what to do in that top corner, so that was fortuitous in a way. Let's lock the frickin'. This one looks way easier than the other one, so I think we should be fine now. See, look, it's all popping open for us. I used to play hours of this. Why don't I do this all the time? Why was this never suggested to me earlier? My goodness. I freaking love this game. Oh golly, look at us powering through. This one's a goodie. This one's a greatie even. What have we got? 1, 2, yep, that'll do. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. Big brain time, exactly. No, this is actually just me chilling out, to be honest. I find these kinds of things very relaxing, so I'm having the best time. Truly, let's go there. We gotta at least get one under the belt, and then we can go from there. These two and that one as well. What else have we got? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Look at that! Oh my goodness! Incredible! Incredible, I tell ya. And then those ones and those ones. Come on, give me some more info, please. We'll come back up there later. Bop, bop, bop. Wow. I am so happy now. See, this is exactly why I should have gone live, because I didn't know how much joy I could get by simply making sure to overcome the bad brains today. So basically, I was staring at the computer and I really didn't feel like going live because I just don't feel very Clementine today. I just feel a bit. So it was really hard for me to overcome that, and now I feel really happy. So thank you for manifesting this, and I knew it was a good idea. Oh no! We're gonna have to play a guessing game. That's no fun. I don't like gambling. There's no logic behind gambling. It's just gambling. How am I gonna know which one it is? And that one hopefully will have info too. Oh no. Oh no, it's all turning around. Yeah, it's kind of like Sudoku. So for those who don't know, I actually haven't thought about the people who don't know how to play this. For those who don't know, basically the numbers are how many minds are being touched by that number. Being caressed, being cradled. Something like that. Oh, I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to lose it. What else have we got? I actually have to use my brain now. That was all just kind of click, click, click. Okay, so one of these are correct, so that means that one is correct. I mean, a mine. And then one of those is a mine, so one of that has to be a mine. One of those are a mine. Oh yeah, there we go. Whew. Okay, what else have we have? I wish I had 8 touching man number. What else? We got one of those. Oh, there we go. I just didn't see that one. How wonderful. one of those. Thank you for doing your part. And then it is only one. So will it be the same one? That is the question. Oh well, we can look down here, so that's fine. Perfect. Okay, we're almost completed. It's almost done. Over here, over here. Woo! Okay, okay. And then we just have to do the gambling. Then we just have the gamble. So we've got one mine sweep. One mine. And therefore that means they have to be shared by everything. So we're good. No gamble. No gamble! Yahoo! That worked wonderful. A nice, quick 5-minute round of Minesweeper. Look at that. I feel so refreshed already. Okay, so especially while distracted. I think I used to do like 3 minutes. Okay, for those who don't know what the hell they were looking at. So basically, the first click, you just have to guess. There's no guarantee that you'll hit a blank or a mine. So you hit one. And then you hit one of the worst possible ones that you could hit. and now you see that there's only one there's only one mine that is touching this number. So you have to figure out which one. That's true. You could have hit a mine on I could have hit a mine on the first click. But this one is worse in my opinion because it's daunting. If you hit a mine the first one, you're just like, okay, you discount that entire game. There's nothing you can do about it. This one, however, no! Okay, let's start again. A lot of people like starting in the corner, but that's why I don't like starting in the corner. I've never been a corner starter. If you're a corner starter, then look, you're wrong, okay? Corner starts are the worst. You want to find your big baba buoys. Okay, well, this is going so horribly for me. I just want to show. There we go. Okay. Oh, finally, we have something that can give some examples. Okay, so here you have a 1, and it's only touching one mine. And there's only one square left, so we know for certain that this is a mine. And then, because this one is now already flagged with a mine, we can click all of this and it will clear it up for us. So there are no mines around here. And then you just continue on. One mine there, clear that out. One mine there, one mine there. And now the 2 is touching 2 mines. And then the 3, we're not 100% sure which one that is. So we just continue on. Those 2 there, and then it just continues. You just keep on going until it's all cleared out, and so on, so forth. That is the game. Now you can go play it online yourself and leave me to my to my little degenerate corner of Minesweeper on the internet. This has made me so happy. Thank you, Hugh, for bringing up Minesweeper. I honestly, like, to be very, very direct, I just woke up and I had a bit of sad brain, and it happens. I've been pretty open about my mental health, but I think a lot of people, because I have such a sunny disposition when I live stream, I keep a lot of my mental health, I guess, offline. And this morning it just kind of it was really hard for me to overcome that. And I kept on trying to psych myself up. I kept on trying to find some other ways to deal with it. I'm like, okay, what alternatives can I do? Shall I do a movie night instead of going live? Should I just buck the fuck up? Do I like am I just being a little pussy ass bitch? Like what is the plan? And then I just kept on staring at the screen for ages. And obviously I ended up deciding to go live because I was like, even if I just play games, even if I just whatchamacallit, even if I just stream for 1 hour, then I feel like that is besting my mental health for the day. So thank you for providing something that has made me lock the frick in and kind of forget you guys are here, even if I am talking out loud, because this is genuinely made me so happy. So thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, exactly. And I figured that I would be proud of myself as well for kind of like working on that as well. And I am. And like I said, I was not too fussed on what I got up to as because I just felt like hitting go live would be winning. And if it got the better of me, or if it does get the better of me later on, then that's okay too, because now I've got to play Minesweeper for 10 minutes. So who's winning? Sad brain? Not you. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. Where else shall we go? Down here we have yet to work on. Boop, 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 boop. This is wonderful. I should do this more often. This is my whole stream now. I don't want to play Red Dead Redemption. Oh, if you're on YouTube, by the way, we're going to play some Red Dead Redemption, so you can come join us at Twitch. Where do I want to go? I shall go here. There are 2, so that means there. That means that. There is... what is... one of these, which I'm not 100% sure about. One of these. One of those. There's too many! I cannot figure that one out just yet. Oh, we've got a lot of the same shenanigans going on, though. Okay, so it's gotta be those, can't be that one. There we go. We're moving on with it a little bit. And then hopefully that will give us our answers down here, which it did. But now we have to use our brain again. How unfortunate. Okay, so we got one of these, or potentially 2. However, we only have 2 mines left. So I'm inclined to think that it's shared. Oops. And I was right. So we've got a mine here and a mine here, which means these are all free. And then we can figure it out. Oh, no! Oh, I hate it when I have to gamble. I just want to use logic, okay? This is not fair. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to have to gamble on the last one. I really just went and cut that wire, hey. I really just went and cut that wire. I actually feel like I've just diffused a bomb situation. My gosh, I'm gonna pivot careers and become a bomb squad member, because apparently I have just great intuition, other than, you know, all the other ones where I hit the mine. Oh goodness. Oh, really? I've seen a 7, but I don't think I've ever seen an 8. An 8 would be very funny though, because you'd fill the whole thing. Oh, golly. Well, that was fun. Thanks for the follows, guys. Apparently, I'm a Minesweeper live streamer now, so nobody knows how to play Minesweeper, just you and I. So when I was a kid, that was basically what I spent a whole bunch of my time on. So our computer, we had... I did have the 98 technically, but I was more of a Windows Vista kid because, you know, I wasn't young enough to have 97 and 98. I have very, very vague memories. But Windows Vista was kind of my operating system back in the day. And that had a whole bunch of card games, Minesweeper, and Pinball. And I spent hours and hours on those games, man. My sister, she just played Pinball, and that's fine. That's her prerogative. But I like to play all the other games. In fact, I went to a trivia night. This was a few years ago. And one of the questions was you get 5 points for every game that you could name that was on, I can't remember every operating system, but on 97, 8, and Windows Vista, I think it was. But regardless, it was basically, what were the 5 games that were on all of these operating systems? And I kid you not, in the entire pub, I was the only person who got them all right. And I'm not saying other people like who are listening to this now wouldn't get it right. But in that pub, I was the only person to get all 5. And I was so incredibly proud of myself. There were so many people who put Pinball. Pinball? No, sorry. That was not in the early operating systems. Thank you very much. So... I got it. And Minesweeper, of course, was one of them.
Clem is the best.
Thank you, Fozzie Bear, especially when I peaked at that one trivia. I'm usually very, very low down on the trivia scorecards, and so that I take that to my grave, man. That was a big win for me. That was a big win. Yeah, I was just watching a video, just pretending exactly. Hi, Awad. Okie dokie, too quick must be AI. No, that's a poor score. Under 300 seconds, we those are some rookie numbers. We can lock the fuck in and press them. What makes them reveal a whole chunk? Again, it's just kind of where the mines are placed. So let me bring back here Buzzing Fly. So for example, if you were to click on one of these points, because it randomly places the mines, and then therefore it will have the numbers around the mines associated. And so here they've just randomly got no mines. So if you click here, it will just clear it out for you. I know that there are some people that will have a setting that doesn't allow that kind of quick clear out. I don't know well enough on how they've computed it though and programmed it. That's just kind of that's all the info I can give. If there's anything more to it, someone else can share that. Yeah, my gamer skills, that's the thing. Is my gamer skills have not transferred into Minesweeper. This is just where my gamer skills are. And those don't normally transfer to other games. I always suggest Minesweeper as a joke, and this is bringing me joy. Yay! Hi, Princess. Pancakes are savory or sweet breakfast because you have them together with eggs and bacon, but savory, also fruit cereal chocolate, which is sweet. What do you think? I think that's the beautiful thing about pancakes. You can have it either way. It's great. It's just like bread. You can have sweet bread. You can have savory bread. You can do anything what you want. Do you do other logic puzzles? Yeah, like I said, these are my gaming. I don't like Sudoku, though. I've done too many. I don't like them. I'll show you my jam. But I like pixel puzzles. They're very fun. I know I can take a day off, Goku. Thank you so much for that suggestion. But I think it was more for myself that I wanted to go live rather than take the day off. Yes, we got the Fire Mario. Proud of you too. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes you're just finding the energy to push can be an endeavor, but then I hope that it can be better on the other end. Just catching up with some of the messages. What did we say about gambling? I mean, I was successful, so I should do it again, right? That's what they say. What's traff spelled backwards? Well, it spells fart, obviously, Panic Knife. I mean, you can use your own skills that it says fart. Fart is the word that if you spell that backwards would spell traff. Look at us, learning together and saying the word fart. The best way is to think about your 10 key on the right of your keyboard. I missed what that was. Pretend 5 is the middle, then right. In terms of Minesweeper, yeah. Exactly. Howdy, Sunny Cav. How you going? The skiing game? I don't think I know the skiing game. The deeper into space you go, the less physical it becomes. Grow up. Huh? Say what? Yeah, I'm just not a Sudoku person. Chips challenge. Okay, no, I don't know that one. How's the cowboying going? It's going alright, but we'll jump in when I feel like it. We're playing other games now. I wanted to show you this one. The time has already been, I'll just hide it because the time has been elapsing this whole time. It's going well. I'm feeling much better now. So thank you very much for asking. This is Kakuro. So Kakuro is similar to Sudoku, where in a column or a row, you can't have recurring numbers, but instead of it being about a 9x9 grid, you have numbers and that you have to have addition to. So, for example, here is a 3, and so 3 can only have 1 plus 2. And 4 can only have 1 plus 3. And 7 can only have 1, 2, and 4. So therefore 3 can't go there. So then we're already on the way. Oh, it's really laggy for some reason. I think that's more the operating system. And so then, what is going on with my mouse? Why is it drifting so strangely? Anyway, this one has to be a 1 because the 2 and the 3 can't cross over. And then you just slowly build it out. And that's Kakuro. See, I'm not sure. Does the 1 or 2 go here or the 1 or 2 go there? We don't know. But that's what we gotta just keep on chugging away. And now we see that there's a 3 here. So a 3 can't go there. So then we lock it in there. You guys get it. You guys understand. And this mouse, I don't know what is going on with this mouse. It's like drifting. It's so strange. Yeah, Kakuro are good fun, hey. Math disgusting? Yeah, I love it. I think it's so much fun. I love it. And that's the thing is, I think especially because other people don't love it, it just brings me even more joy because I'm like, that's okay. I can keep this for myself in that case. It is the idea that a thought form created by humans tends to gain life through the belief of many people and in turn breaks free and controls many. Egregore? Is that correct? Or have I said that wrong? Yeah, Sea Mama loves all the logic puzzles too. Hi, Herring. Good morning. They're just good fun. Oh, I'll get that afterwards, Boba. Okay, where to next? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, up here. So what's this? 1 and 5 or? Oh wait, 1 and 4 or 2 and 3? It can't be 2 and 3, so it has to be 1 and 4. And then we should just be able to fill it in. This one is quite an easy one though, so I think that we will not have too many troubles other than me potentially just talking too much and getting confused by... Oh, I missed this one from earlier. Whoopsie doopsies. Getting confused because I was chatting too much. Okay, what else have we got? 1 and 2, 2 and 4. 4 can't go here. And then we did it. Yay. Oh, we have to push the button. Yay. I do like bees. Mm-hmm. Yeah, perhaps, Cactus John, we can reset it all. That's a good point. I think we could reset it maybe at the end of the week, just start of June. Reset. Anyway, that was definitely an easy one. It was even on easy. They have challenging ones apparently on this. Anyway, that brought me a lot of joy as well. Thank you, Kiwi Man, but I meant more the distraction. You know, I like talking. That's not my problem. But my problem was that I was talking while trying to use my brain on the games. Okay, I don't have the link because I didn't have it open, so you would have to share it again, Boba. Good, evening come. Hi, Roba. Okie dokie. Where are we? Ski Free was a downhill skiing game on Windows 95. It was awesome, way better than Minesweeper. If it doesn't have any numbers, then your opinion is wrong. Oh, actually, I do recognize this one. Yeah. Oh, it's playing without me. Okay. Oh, what a throwback to those. Whoa, I've never seen this one before. Okay, I have played this skiing game. I do know this one. And that would happen a lot. That's so cute. And you can play this, apparently. That's right. And the little guy who eats you. Aww. Good times. Good times. That's so adorable. Hi, Yoda. Yeah, I do remember this one. So we must... I don't know if it had it on any of the 97 or 98, but we must have just had a 95 operating system as well. Where is my bottle gone? There it is. Sup? Hi, Rob. Hello. Yeti eats you because the game runs out of memory. Is that what happens? I just assumed that was because it's a random event and I always try to avoid the Yeti. Aww. So is that basically showing that you won? Is that the equivalent? Yeah. Or maybe Cactus John is making a joke and it's going over our heads. If you get to the Yeti, you have played for like 3 minutes and the game PC ran out of RAM. Quap, I only played for the first time with you guys. But why Quap when we can Wordle? You know, I haven't played any of the New York games in a while, so... Wait, actually, I won't play it because I know some of you guys haven't done your dailies, so I will not play the New York Times stuff because I don't want to subject you guys to not being able to do your dailies. None of my 4 megabytes of RAM. Oh yeah, it's maybe if you play it these days, it'll go on for longer. I was playing Oregon Trail. So I learnt that the Oregon Trail potentially is by the same people that do my edutainment games. Ray, thank you so much for the resub. I hope you're having a good day. Any Arsenal fans? Honestly, we don't really talk about sports around here, so I know there are people who are WWE fans, and I don't know the difference between WWE and WWF, so... Anyway, they're wrestling fans. That's probably a way to skirt around it, but that's about all I know. Exactly, C Mama. You get it. You get it. Okay, the Oregon Trail game... A series of strategy computer games. The first was originally developed by Don Rarewich, Bill Heineman, and Paul Dillenberger. Okay, so I think that the people that do my edutainment games, they did the 3rd edition by the looks of it, as in the learning company. So I played a bunch of edutainment games, like Reader Rabbit and the Clue Finders, and it looks like they picked up the Oregon Trail on the 3rd edition. But surely we would play the first one. Apparently there's also the Amazon Trail, the Yukon Trail, the Mystery Trail, and Africa Trail. Why are they on a Why are they on a bike? That feels not very smart. There's no difference. WWE was once called WWF before World Wildlife Fund took its initials back. Okay, that makes sense. Did you number 0 is like oval shape and is a portal between negative numbers and positive numbers? That's cute. I've never thought about it like that. Oregon Trail, I remember playing that in 4th grade. Yeah, I've never played it, so that's one that I want to do at some point. I just need to figure out which version, or maybe if I can just click on this one. Oh, there's one on Steam as well, apparently. Well, it looks like we can just play it through the browser. So there's this version on Steam. And then there's also this browser one. So I don't know what you guys consider like the most authentic version of the Oregon Trail. The new one is meh. So I last year, Rob, as a bit of a gag, played FIFA for the first time live on stream, and that is how I decided on my football team for the English Premier League, because I knew nothing about football. I didn't know the teams. I've seen memes online or the IT crowd, but I just don't follow it whatsoever. So I decided that before I move to the UK, I need to choose a team. And so I'll play FIFA. And through that, I have settled on the Brentford Bees. So I'm a Bees supporter. Wait, if I was wearing black right now. Do I have anything black? Look, I can't help it that I am... This will do. There we go. I got my Bees colors on naturally today. My black, red, and white. So yeah, go the Bees! All right, we'll see. Oh, it's Kiwi Man heading off. See you later. Appreciate it. You swinging in at least, Kiwi Man. You chose poorly. Damn it. Help, my friends are flirting again. Are you feeling like a third wheel? Like the help that we can provide you is why do you feel uncomfortable? Yeah, I think it would just be the browser one, right? Why does this look like AI? Because I have a really fancy camera. I don't know which one LFC is. LFC. Leicester? I'm going to guess Leicester, Claire. That's my guess, but I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, I don't follow. Oh, Liverpool. Yeah, that probably would have made more sense, eh? I feel like, yeah, I probably should have gone Liverpool before Leicester. And see, this is the point, is that I follow it so little that I did not even think about Liverpool. That is the most indication of me not being a football fan, is I didn't even think about Liverpool. Brentford did amazing this year. They do every year because I love them. I didn't follow what happened this year. I really should. I need to go watch a game at some point. But honestly, last year when I looked into it, I was like, they're like middle of the pool. They're in the Premier League and they're doing all right. So maybe who knows? Maybe one day they will win the cup. And I'll have been there from 2025, baby. I can't stand football and I still know things. I follow it as little as you, but I've lived in the UK all my life. Yeah, so then you get the extra information that I've been able to avoid at least. Okay, so the Steam one for Oregon Trail is okay, but maybe the browser one in that case. The older version is OG, but both are fun. Gotcha. The original was Apple. I didn't even know it was Apple. There we go. Sorry, just catching up with messages. No Wildlife Wrestling Federation yet. Give it time. I actually heard someone unironically say "in it" on my when I was walking home yesterday, and I went, "Oh my gosh." They actually say "in it." In it. Thank you for the follow, Jin, as well. Oregon Trail Apple LL version green only. Okay. I have popped that in the browser because I think that this one looks too fancy. Not the bees. Not the bees. Yes, the bees, damn it. Yes, the bees. Yeah, I got my fireball clothes on again. I can't help it that I was meant to be a Mario, okay? Mike, you wouldn't have heard this one, but back in the day, I was playing Mario, so we've dubbed my Mario name Clemario. It's me, Clemario. There you go. What is this stream about? Basically, this stream is it is I was going to say dictated, but then I don't think that's the word. It is inspired and directed by the community. We're just, people bring topics to the chat, and then we discuss them. That was pretty much it. Okay, the virtual devices browser version of Oregon Trail Online. Cheers, Mike. Hi, Eric. Houston, Texas. Howdy. We're going to play some Red Dead Redemption later, so we'll be hearing a lot of howdies. They also know nothing about football. Got him. You see that ludicrous display last night? What was Ragnar thinking? Ugh, the thing about Arsenal is they always try to run it in early. Yeah. Well, apparently we're talking about football, but we also were talking about old games on browsers and whatnot. Whoa, this looks awesome. Okay, I want to check this out. Gaming Historian on YouTube has an amazing video about the OG Oregon Trail. Hell yeah. So should I watch it first or should I play the game first? Because I know that there could be like, here's just how it came to be. But if there's like spoilers, then I won't watch it until after we've played. I'd love to go to the UK game and watch actual football. Crowd seem wild. I went to do that last year. So last year I did a month-long stint here before actually moving. And one of the things I thought would be fun was to go to a football game, and it was too expensive. So I will keep that. I will put that out there that it is very expensive. Unless you have like member tickets, but then you have to pay for the member ticket, and you probably won't be going annually. So just keep that in mind. Oh, okay. So they're I's, not L's. Is that correct? Apple second edition. I thought they were L's. Yeah, that makes sense if they were capitalized. I. Apple I. The apple of my I. Stupid. The version where you moved as a snail every 2 minutes and lose all your food and money. No, I don't know this one. What is your face about? It's Clemario. It's cute, right? Clemario. I feel like it's very masculine, which we love for this parody, but I suppose to make it more feminine, you would say Clemaria. Clemaria. But I like Clemario because it's badass. Cheers, Mike. Yeah, if we check it in the Discord, that will work out well. Mario is the best game. You get to jump on Goombas, their coins, and save a princess. I played it for the first time 2 years ago now. Or was it 2023? Anyway, I played Super Mario Brothers from 1986. It's escaping me. 1985. And I loved it. It was so much fun. And then after that, I played Mario 64, and it held up so bloody well. Where is it? 1985. There we go. So I knew that it was around 50, but I couldn't remember if it was 4, 5, or 6. Hi, Ron. Hope you're doing well. I still didn't beat the first version on Nintendo, so the Super Mario Brothers, the first version, I managed to do that live on stream. A few people will remember those times back in the day. I was gone for a couple minutes. What are we watching? We're not watching anything at the moment, but we will play some Red Dead Redemption this morning. 2 days on Red Dead Redemption 2 myself. I'm not too keen. GTA seems to get in and get going. This has been a slog. Yes, Boba, that's exactly what I was saying, is that it just, a lot of people who love the game don't talk about how slow it is to start. But I actually genuinely have been enjoying it since. I think that I've kind of found that you can do all the side quests, but I feel like where I'm at in the storyline now as well feels a lot more linear of just doing the storyline rather than getting distracted by the side quests like you were in how I felt in chapter 1 or 2. But yeah, if you don't feel like you want to continue, then I kind of understand. I also feel like I have to finish the story before I can give my full view on the game, because I know that that's what people really love about it. Pick banker. Okay, Mike, all right. Go to an ice hockey game. I think I would go to an ice hockey game in Germany because they're a little bit bigger on ice hockey over there. Hi, Pikiko. Oregon Trail got me through the dark days until I got into the girls. Yeah, but there's that in between where you needed help with. Your 2E. Yes, that's the one. 2E. Your closest top tier team is probably Cardiff or Guildford, though. Yeah, but I don't care because I go for the Bs, okay? Hi, King Arthur. I like Ski Free and the Ascending Frenzy of Descending a Yeti Inhabited Mountain. Yes, we were just looking at that one just before Skeldora. It's good to have you back here as well. We had Apple IIs when I did computer studies. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, back in 6th grade. OregonTrail.ws seems like a good first one. It looks like you might need an emulator for older ones. Yeah, the OregonTrail.s, that's the one that I've got here. Ooh. Here's the small things in life. So if we are missing an emulator, then we can chuck on that one at some point. Hi, Ash. Mario 64, another great game. Yeah, it was so good. The Luigi's Mansions, I only played the most recent one, the third one, but that one also very good. Hello again, Goku. Maybe Red Dead Redemption 1 was better. I don't know. I haven't played it, but I know that there are people who share that sentiment. I just don't know why. I actually joined a hacker group for Super Mario World. We make custom games on the site. I'll link it to Discord. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I've been playing since pandemic. Fair enough. Yes, I am well aware of my resemblance to Asmongold. He cleans up nicely, doesn't he? I also feel bad killing people in Red Dead Redemption, but GTA, I'm fine with mowing down a full high street. I think my opinion on that is because GTA feels like, even in the name, it is implying that that's kind of the character you are. Whereas Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know if it's the same for number 1, but Red Dead Redemption 2, you're just thrown into a story where the guys are already quite comfortable with killing, but they haven't established and developed the player being okay with killing other than just being a Rockstar game. That's my impression. Ash, I'm sorry to hear about the job, but I'm glad that you've got over it so quickly, but it still sucks. Hopefully you find another one. The level of hockey in Germany is just barely better than the UK. UK has got really good in recent years. Oh, okay. Maybe it's just that the football in UK takes precedent over the hockey. And then, of course, where I'm from in New Zealand, I associate rugby before I associate ice hockey. But I think for me, ice hockey in Germany it kind of has some family ties. Not that I have anyone in my family who play ice hockey, but I have my cousins and whatnot who are really, really into it. So I think that's why I have a strong association with it, because I kind of want to watch it because it makes me think of my family. Did you like Vegas Nights? Oh, I don't know this one. Sorry. So I have no commentary on Vegas Nights or similar. Sorry, Phantom Knight. Oh, sorry, Francis. The colors were the same, so I was reading Phantom Knight's question before finishing my sentence. So, Francis, I've not done these ones. Did you find a place to play netball? I actually haven't looked into it, admittedly, Goku. I think that's something I'll do next week. Some people say not the bees. I say go bees, exactly. I just got through a breakup and I've realized I need more friends so we can all be old friends together. Hell yeah. Good morning, Rian. Good to have you back here. The teachers used to say if you do good, you get to play solitaire, and people used to get so excited. I was like, I don't know how to play that shit, but I would act like it in the background. Yeah, that's the thing is not everyone would be excited to play solitaire either, even if you did know how to play it. But I think they're just excited to not do schoolwork. All the Mario games, they're so good, yeah. I haven't seen the sequel though to the Mario movie, so maybe that's something I can check out. No reacts today. No, I'm a bit of sad brain, so that's why we're gonna do some games. Haven't heard that one in forever, as in the Vegas Nights, or a different one. I may have missed if it was a different one. Or Avalanche Colorado was the other one. I don't play Clash Royale, not at the moment. 15 minutes of solitaire. Whoo! That is generous. I recently told my uni friends I didn't want to go to the reunion. I felt bad, but uni was such a bad time for me. Didn't want to relive it. They were upset as I didn't realize. However, I think it was the best to be honest and free from the headspace for sure. Yeah, like, and that's the thing is, if you don't want to go, then don't. Like, there's no, like you say, no point reliving it. And you've clearly got the friends that you do want to hang out with, post uni. So yeah, don't put yourself through it. Again, I think I remember you. Flex your muscles. You can't see them if you're on the vertical. Bonjour. Okay. Hi, Dynamic Gamer. I tried Red Dead more and I still can't like it. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that there are a lot of people where the game it is not for them. Dino Park Tycoon, that's adorable. I don't know this one, but I can imagine what it would be like. Yeah, we play field hockey in New Zealand, exactly right, rather than ice hockey. Germany is pumping out NHL level players. Great Britain, not so much. Yeah, okay, so maybe there is something there. Outfit check. I'm not gonna stand up. I'm feeling too lazy. Thank you, Dynamic Gamer. Much appreciated. I can relate with rugby and nothing else matters. Hockey is awesome. Blackhawks, when they won their 3rd championship, I was in my 20s in downtown Chicago. Like, good times. Hell yeah. Shout out. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies.
Howdy, howdy from the land of coffee.
Yeah, I maybe that's what I should have done this morning. Maybe I should have popped down to the cafe and got a little coffee, but I'll do that afterwards. That's fine. Hello, Asman. I used to play roller hockey. I guess, yeah, when no ice, why not roller hockey? Say meow. Tried basic ice hockey, but on ice, yeah, especially falling. But I guess concrete's also tough. Now, one apology, they shifted the blame back by saying I was imagining it. That is telling, but very helpful. Oh, gosh, Ash, what the heck? It's just getting worse and worse. Yeah. Gotcha, Cactus John, the Asmongold. Yeah, where have you heard that one before? Wait, have you actually not heard that before? I don't do sarcasm, especially when it's text. People, it's so frequent that we have a text message for it, but you might have been sarcastic of the like, where have I heard that one before? Or I've never heard that one before. But if you actually haven't heard it before, then never mind. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Boba. And I'm feeling better already. That was like I've already chatted about it, but basically I was staring at my computer screen for 10 minutes just not wanting to hit start streaming, and then I got myself through it, and then we played Minesweeper and all was well. And now I'm feeling a lot better. 9 hours straight. See, Mama, I feel like next time I fly back to New Zealand, I'm gonna have Minesweeper so that I can play it 9 hours straight on a plane or something, because that seems like the best day ever. I mean, it doesn't even have to be on a flight. I'm just using that as a solid chunk of time that I could dedicate 9 hours. Have you played Counter-Strike? No, I've never played Counter-Strike. I've tried a few FPS games, but Counter-Strike was not one of them. I remember playing it as a kid. We'd go to LAN parties. Yes. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was a League of Legends gal. I played a lot of that in my teenage years. And in terms of games that we'd play even younger, we'd have a lot of like racing games. Crash Nitro Kart was the one. We even got a multi-tap There are a lot of youth who won't even know what a multi-tap is. But we purchased a multi-tap so that we could play 4-player split screen with our Crash Nitro cart. Those were the days, man. Hi, Ronald. Yes, yeah, I got red overalls today. We're rocking the red. So basically, I've been going through my summer overalls because of the heat wave this week, and so these ones, that's why these ones are on the list. I've had my mushroom, my blue, my black, now the red, and now I'm running out of my summer overalls. Maybe try some vitamin D. But I've been getting so much vitamin D outside. I've had more from vitamin D over the last week than I have in the last 2 months. True, I might shoot a Bible. Put them in view. I don't know how for the vertical. Hold on. You'll get an incidental. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the biddies. What the heck?
Carpe you smelly girl. Even if you never stream again, I'm proud of your stanky butt.
Thank you.
Kia kaha. Ganbat. Stay super juicy. That goes for the class too. Kisses.
You guys follow these instructions as well. Thank you, Bova. I appreciate it. I'm proud of me too. And like I said, I'm feeling much better, which is what the goal was. Okay, let's see if we can... How do we do like a... we gotta do like the... Oh, here we go. This is the vertical one. It will be my profile picture for my Tinder. Okay, Triff Raid? I don't know what's going on there because we have not had a Triff raid. We've only had one raid, and that was from Don. So unless you know Don, then it was not raided in from anyone else. I'm well, Night Warrior. How are you? I don't know my purpose except being Cupid. Ooh. Well, then you probably have a very, very big purpose, no? No? Ah, thanks, Ash. I'm pleased. I'm glad that we could provide some comfort. The Chimera sings the ancient elegy tonight. Do not listen. All right, I shall attempt not to. Thanks, Mike. You do. Write down Minesweeper as idea for thing to do if I am, for whatever reason, unable to do an existing stream idea but still want to stream. I loved it. I loved playing some Minesweeper. I play Zelda on flights. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Arceus, not ZA, the Legends of Arceus. So I still haven't finished that one. So that's usually what I... honestly, the only time that I play it is on a flight. So that's why I haven't finished it. I went to first aid comp and got to tag along with the medics to see Springboks All Blacks when I was 14. I was the cool nerd. That's awesome, Rian. Oh my goodness gracious. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear young child. Happy birthday to you. Can I hit on you? Well, that would hurt, would it not? Your transition surgery went amazing. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I know what a multi-tap, not a tab, a multi-tap, tap. Not a tab, a multi-tap. LAN parties as in ticketed events are so expensive. Yeah, I've never been to a ticketed LAN party. Going to go, no stress, Joshua. We'll see you next time. Yeah, multi-tap. See, Cactus John knows. Half-Life and Quake I haven't played either. No, I don't know the Smashing Pumpkins, sorry. Well, the reference at least. Gran Turismo! That's a throwback. Tabs get you into beer kegs. They also allow you to have multiplayer. Not Google Chrome tabs. No, we're talking about the old days. Yeah, dungarees if you're British. Technically, this is a pinafore just to really make it confusing. Yeah, we're just yapping, Dominus. We're just yapping. Yeah, I've been getting all the D I need. My doctor always says that you get more vitamin D, and I'm like, I'm trying, I am. Go and say gone bat. Okay, it's NHL anyway, but Caroline's Hurricane will try to get dopes out of the goalie? What are these words? I guess it's the NHL. So they push their scores up to maximum. Coach Steve Martin, just kidding, St. Louis, will try to get some of his drafts from Avalanche because Gallagher might try to mess up the system again. And Matheson and Philip Deneau will try to bring Tyler Matthews into the new roster MTL franchise with Kraken Seattle versus... I never want to read that ever again. There was too many words that I don't know. How do they make sense together? They don't. Wait, I guess, especially because I'm wearing red, it feels appropriate for now. It's good to see you, Wake. Hope you've been well. Is this a hockey stream? Well, apparently. Catching up. Cosmo can't handle these poses, thank you. You look like you're having a stroke. Maybe I was, okay. Prash, hello. There's a roach on the wall. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was mugging, exactly. Come on, get with it. No need to subscribe, Ash. You just enjoy yourself. What's this channel about? We just like to yap away, very much directed and guided by the community. Whatever they want to talk about, we talk about. You are handsome. Thank you, Matt. The hands over the head, that's the go-to move. It's a very boy pose. Adorable. Thanks, Mike. I would think Hit On You should be a Donkey Kong Hammer Bro Q music, we all know. Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. You look like a girl. Thanks. Can you please shout out me because I'm trying to get shout outs from streamers. So FYI, Bike, there is some etiquette that you don't typically self-promote in your in someone else's channel. It's kind of it's seen as rude and hijacking someone else's platform for your own gains. It's like a leech. If you imagine a little leech, that's what it seems like. And people don't typically like leeches. So that's just a bit of FYI. She's our cult leader. Yeah, we're shaving our heads, exactly right. I got something in my throat, sorry. She's reading chats from yesterday. That's very funny. No, I'm a New Zealander. Arise in answer to that question. Are you in a basement? No, I'm in an attic. Yeah, red hair, red clothing, the brick wall. We got the YouTube chat is also red. Oh, there must be a lot of pollen that's coming through the window because it's really starting to affect me. Gah. Do you gain eager? I don't know what that is. Nasty. Yeah, we can shout out Wake. Shout out to Wake. Do you consider yourself a red coat, though? Shout out to Pirate Mom Vicky. She may be sleeping, but you know she's doing some great work out there. Can I promote you to a different piece? What do you mean by that? Hi, Bo. Had my lifeguard test this morning. Had to be at the other side of the city at 8 a.m. Do you feel okay with your test and how it went, though? Ought to be a Tasmanian cute. Tasmania is a very, very sweet little island. I'd love to go back. Are you from Ireland? No, I'm from New Zealand. I think I did all right. Do you get the results back immediately, or is that something that you'll hear from later? Reading chats from yesterday was very, very funny. The thing is that unfortunately they typically don't stick around long enough to to get the praise that they deserve. New Zealand, isn't that the same country? Har har. So no, my New Zealand heritage will not allow for me to say I'm an Australian. The dad jokes, yeah, they are strong. Hey. Nobody has brick interior. It's very rare. I mean, shout out to you. Yeah, that's why I was confused because I was like, are you sure? Oh, I hear it now. Gain. Yeah, okay, I hear it now. Well done. You got me with that one. Well done, well done. Yeah, exactly. I need to beat some gamers on Mario Kart. Hi, Dunham. Okay, in that case, shout out to me, the red coat. my goodness gracious. I'm from New Zealand. It's part of the larger first aid exam. That makes sense. I was kind of wondering, like, where the law update of the lifeguard came from, but first aid makes sense, which is in turn tied to a broader class about safety and comfort in the classroom. There we go. What's the stream about? Well, people ask questions and then we answer them, and that's about it. But we're gonna play some Red Dead very shortly. Did I feed the dog cat food? Well, as long as I ate it, I'm sure it's okay. Real smart. That's true. Maybe I really am a Mario descendant. Because we're just out here punching bricks. Wow, you're really starting to make me aware of my identity. Hello. Mario Kart Hekyo, who's everyone's favorite character. I never really played Mario Kart, but that's because I was more of a PlayStation girl. So I played the Crash racing game. So Crash Team Racing, Crash Nitro Kart, and Crash Tag Team Racing even, which was more story rather than racing specifically. That one was a bit of a different one. You got to play as a platformer, and then there were racing elements. I thought it was a lot of fun. And then the Mario Kart, yeah, I just never really got into it because when we did have a Nintendo 64, I was never allowed to play Mario Kart 64. So that sucked. And then I just never played it until, like, the last few years. Who needs Taco Bell? Oh, everyone, preferably. She looks like a farmer girl. I mean, yeah, that's the look that overalls tend to give. That's kind of the vibe. Don't shout me out. I've watched stuff. Okay, we'll try not to bring attention to your channel. Did you catch the recent Lego scandal? So, I actually haven't been watching much YouTube the last couple of days. I finished The Boys. That is what I have done. But I opened up YouTube this morning and I saw Moist Critical had like 3 videos on a Lego scandal. And so, no, I have no idea what that is. Yes, I'm Glamaria. I have technically played Need for Speed, but not from start to finish. That was a game that my cousins had, so we played it when we were at their house. I don't know Galarian, sorry. No. A little bit Irish. No, my accent goes all over the place. Actually, maybe Irish, because some people say that I have a little American twang. Maybe the R's. No, I don't think I can get past with Irish. Yeah, well, that's actually why Boba asked, because Boba knows that I watch Moist as well, so it's surprising that I wasn't aware of it, because usually I watch his videos as they come out, but I'm a little bit far behind. Hey, Dreamcast! No, I was all PlayStation. I actually brought all my PlayStations with me to the UK. That's how much I love my PlayStations. That's great. How's life in Britannia? I've been here for almost, 2.5 months. I'm really happy. I really am feeling very comfortable with my move. I love the area that I'm in. I'm down in Southampton for your reference, Wake. I think it is super quaint, and I like feeling like I have my privacy and personal life outside of live stream as well, because it's such a small little town or city rather. I found a group of friends to play Dungeons and Dragons with, and so I think that really cemented things for me, because I have for like 2 months I've been once a week hanging out with a solid group of friends, and I think that's the biggest thing that has made me like, yes, this is where I want to be, because yeah, making friends is hard, and I just got very lucky, and it just kind of was that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be feeling. And then I've got a whole bunch of Europe trips planned for the rest of the year, so I'm happy. Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, I have seen it, but I don't know the reference to the Galarians, if you're saying that the Galarians were in the Raiders of the Lost Ark. They're making a New Boys about Soldier Boy. Oh, that doesn't surprise me whatsoever, but I don't think that they should. Anyhow, does the carpet match the bricks? That's a new one. That is a very new one, but hilarious. You know what? Typically, we ban people who make the carpet references, but that one's respectable. I like it. Hi, Alfie. Someone gave their Lego collection to a store to sell on behalf, and the store franchises, franchises. Anyway, got removed while they had the stock. Now they basically saying what Lego while selling it. Oh, so they can't give the money to the person who actually gave the collection. Is that what the issue is? So the person who gave their collection is getting no money. Flash it? Well, you already did. Well, apparently we're getting flashed, so welcome. You just joined at the right time, Hoodie. Community is important for sure. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, honestly, I can gush about them so much. I just genuinely, I've found my people. I love them so much, and I cannot believe that it happened here in little old Southampton. So yeah, I am doing so well. Oh, thank you, Goku. Thank you. It's better than the boys show. So you think that the Raiders of the Lost Ark, are you talking about that one, or are you talking about a prequel would be better? Because it can be better if it's not been made yet. Going to a new place and starting over is tough. Exactly. But at the same time, it can be really, really good, because I think that I was feeling a bit stagnant in Melbourne, and I was just feeling like I just felt very untethered was the word I kept on using. I felt like I didn't really have any roots in Melbourne. I had one group of friends, but they lived very far from me, so it was tough to feel like that was where I was supposed to be. And so now I'm feeling much more solid. Does the pollen match the allergies? Well, I just had a coughing fit not too long ago, so absolutely. I'm doing well though, Hoodie. I'm really glad I went live this morning, because I wasn't feeling too great when I woke up. And now I'm a very smiley girl. Thank you, Hardings. What are you, her dad? I felt they used a lot of the budget for the final season of The Boys for the new spin-off show. Oh, okay, but I still think they did a good job, especially Homelander's ending. Yeah, I think that a lot of people were really disappointed in the Boys finale. But it was fine. I think it was fine. But now that I have watched it, I'll go see what other people's opinions were. Because I have an assumption on what I don't want to talk about what happened, because I know some people still won't have seen it. But I think that the community kind of letting me know that there were some people who enjoyed it well enough gave me some hope. So I went in with low expectations, and then that helped with the enjoyment of it. The problem that I had with the finale, without sharing spoilers, is I don't think it made up for a bad season. I actually just think that the season as a whole was very weak. And I remember the first few episodes just being like, what is happening with the sound mixing? And so that's where I think a lot of my issues with the season 5 is. But the finale as a standalone was fine. Like it was fine. It was fine. And not like yeah, it's fine. It's tolerable. Like it was fine. What a time to be alive when Twitch chat has become the most sane experience versus the competition. I know, right? We were thinking about that when I first started multi-streaming. Consider this week. It's better these days than it was when we first started. It's crazy out there, but that's what happens when you don't have good I guess community or moderating tools on a platform. So not that I don't have moderators, it's just the tools are terrible. Pretending to work, all the best. Yeah, you do your thing, Rian. Yes, a lot of people have compared me to Pippi Longstockings. I've actually been asked to do a cosplay, especially because I wear a lot of dungarees or overalls. And so I should get some wire. Like basically the idea would be you'd get a headband with wire on the headband, and then you braid your hair on the wire, and then that's how you can achieve that classic look. Thank you for doing your part. Have you played the D&D style role-playing game in other universes? Fallout and Discord have stories to play out. So I have done like D&D. I've done D&D themed games, but I haven't played. If there's a particular Fallout tabletop role-playing game, I haven't played it. But I know there's like an Avatar one as well. So it just depends on whether or not you mean playing D&D set like in the Elder Scrolls is something I have done. or if you mean Discworld has a tabletop role-playing game, because I haven't done that. I've only played like Blaze in the Dark, D&D, Kids on whatever. Like I've done a supernatural themed. That's right. We had Cloud Kill Connor. Shout out to Cloud Kill Connor. For running a Hunters in Cars. Supernatural themed 3-shot, and it was so much fun. But that used the Kids on Bikes system. And so I've played a few different types of role-playing games and systems, but not necessarily the themed ones that you're referring to, Skeletora. Okay, just catching up here. Homelander's ending was appropriate, yeah. Enjoy your gifted sub, courtesy of Anonymous. Yeah, thank fuck for the mods, exactly right. They did speed a lot of time during doing nothing during the season. I still wonder why they basically didn't do anything with those Gen V kids. They built those kids for nothing. Yeah, exactly. It was just a lot of waiting around. And so it was a bit and no anyway, we won't go on a full rant on the boys, because I want to let people still watch it first. If you do Pippi Longstrump, spout like God intended, cosplay, you're appropriating my culture. Well, I will have to get your written permission first before I pick up on it. How about that? But I actually don't know that. That's awesome. I can't even do the A sound. Longstrump. You've had lots of years to color live debauchery in Twitch, though. Yes, exactly. I do look like Pippi. I am well aware of it. The red hair doesn't help. The final season didn't have that certain je ne sais quoi quite. Finished Lock and Key the other day. I think that ended really nicely. I'm glad, because it feels like so many shows aren't giving us satisfying endings. So I'm glad that one has worked out well. Could do a Maeve cosplay. I feel like Fierce and Badass is right up your alley. I would love to do, like, I love cosplaying. I don't love the price tag that comes with cosplaying. And on top of that, I don't have enough of an interest in sewing or crafting to then go that route. But if people want to send me cosplays, then you're welcome to do it. I tell you what, I don't have a PO box at the moment, but you can always recommend something on my throne, and so keep that in mind. Pippi was a pioneer in trend cycles, or trend cycles, perhaps. You nailed it perfectly the first time you said it. Yeah, the Germanic genes. We don't have the A with the, I don't even know what it's called on top. But I'm glad that we got somewhere in the right vicinity. Exactly. I'm not. We were talking about this yesterday, actually, when I was playing games. I'm not a freckly ginger. Good morning, Alex. No, I don't know this one. Harding's not familiar with that one. Yeah, the Raven cosplay was fun. Hey. Not that the A exists in German, but Swedish is a Germanic language. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. I actually didn't really think about, because the Scandinavian languages, you kind of think them as like Scandi, rather than thinking of it as Germanic as well, but makes sense. Oh, that makes more sense. Trend as in steroids. Yeah, I just got to jump on that first. What's that accent? I'm a New Zealander who lived in Australia, but I have a British kind of accent, and I also studied some American dialects, so it's an amalgamation is what this accent is. The A is called A. Hope this helped. Thank you. That really did help a lot. Keep smiling. I'll certainly try. Howdy from Houston, Texas. Thanks, Goku. I think that's probably a good opportunity for me to swap over to gaming. Actually, we've been live for 80 minutes, so I'm happy to jump into some games today. And if you're on YouTube and you want to watch the games, come hang out on Twitch if you want to see Red Dead Redemption 2. Otherwise, you can watch on my XClem Plays YouTube channel as well. You just can't chat while the game is running. I don't have chat available when playing games on YouTube. So you're welcome to join. And I'll give you the links as well, because that's probably appropriate to do. Twitch. Oops, that that didn't work. I accidentally hit enter too soon. So there is the Twitch. You can check out all the other socials as well. Thank you, Schmick. And then there's the YouTube specifically. What else there that I wanted to say? I'll be back live tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? What's the plan tomorrow? Oh yeah, that's right. We'll probably do some React streaming tomorrow. So if you want to come watch some funny videos that have been submitted by the class, then make sure to tune in same time tomorrow. And if you've enjoyed yourself, consider subscribing. And in general, thanks for turning up, and thanks for bringing a smile to my face. And we'll